Hello and welcome to Music at the Piano. Today we're going to start learning pieces from the Mayron Older Beginner Method Level 2. And this is available at her website to download or to print off as long as you do not violate her copyright. The first piece is called Time Ticks Away. And it involves using double thirds in the piano. In her book, she says we're introducing intervals, but if you have followed along with my teaching of her Older Beginner Level 1, you'll know that I already have introduced you to the idea of intervals. Intervallic reading is perhaps the most efficient way of learning to read music at the piano. So the first piece in Time Ticks Away, first of all, there's a little introductory worksheet. Well, you might want to shoot the worksheet after you're done with it, but hopefully not. And introducing you to double thirds, what they look like, and we're going to talk about how to play them. This piece uses the notes from the C major scale and also the G major scale, which is the dominant of C major. And it uses staccato and legato articulation. So let's get into it. Okay, here we are introducing the intervals. And the interval is the third. These are called double thirds. So you have an A on the bottom and a C on the top, and you skip the B. So a third is always a line note to a line note or a space note to a space note with a line in between. So a line note and a line note with a space in between, or a space and a space with a line in between. The other things you need to know for this piece: staccato means to play it short and detached. Ritardando is Italian, and it tells you to gradually become slower. And the interval is the word we use for distance between two notes. So I'd like to have you play this two different ways. First of all, with 1 and 3, fingers 1 and 3, and just lift your wrist and drop onto 1 and 3, A and C. Then go down to G and B, lift your wrist and drop onto G and B. Lift your wrist, go down to F and A and drop your wrist. Lift your wrist, go down to E and G and drop your wrist. Lift your wrist and go up to F sharp and A and drop your wrist. And then the fancy schmancy way, since we're all adults here, or some of us are anyway. For in the piece, what I would suggest is a slightly more advanced fingering, but I'm going to tell you anyway. If you use 1 and 2 on this third, normally at the beginning stages, when you skip a key, you skip a finger. But to play this piece, it works nicely if you, here's my one without a point. If you use fingers 1 and 2, then you use 1 and 3, then you use 2 and 4, then you use 3 and 5, and then you can use 2 and 4 on that one. And that will show up in the piece. Let's see if I don't know if I can get both pages in. Nope, I sure can't. I'm gonna hold on while I roll the camera. And make it a little bit smaller. Okay, we'll see how that works. There, more or less. I have a very angled music rack. So here is your left hand, and here I would play 1 and 2 instead of 3. So you would go 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 2 and 4, 2 and 4, 3 and 5, 3 and 5, 2 and 4, 2 and 4, 2 and 4, 2 and 4, 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 3 and 5, 5. I'll write that in. So 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 3. When you're doing something challenging and new, it's okay to give yourself the visual cues. 3 and 5. You won't always need to do this. And then you're just going to move to the F sharp, 2 and 4, 1 and 3, 3 and 5, and 5. All right, now looking at the right hand, whoops, or covering up the camera, which is so exciting. You're starting on E with finger 3. And when I do the overhead shot, I'll show you how to do the staccato. I just like to flick my finger. Let's see, just flick the finger on the keys like that. And then here we have legato. So you would play smooth and connected, leaving one finger down until you play the next finger. Short, 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 smooth and connected. Now you're going to go from there to there is down a third to middle C. There's a tie, 2, 3. Tie, 2, 3. Okay, let me go over the intervals. So in the right hand, the melodic intervals, E, repeat, 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 up a second from the line to the very next space, down a second, repeat, 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 up a second, down a second. From here to here is down a third. So since you're playing finger 3 here, you would play finger 1 there. C, repeat, repeat, C, up a second. So if it's a second, it's going to be finger 2. Down a second, up a third. So just as a help, put finger 3 there. Tie, so this is tie, 2, 3. Sorry. And then down a second, repeat, 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 up a second, down a second, repeat, 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 up a second, down a second, up a third. So if this is finger 2, then this will be finger 4. Repeat, repeat, down a second to finger 3, and down a third to finger 1. Now, a way to learn it hands together would be just to play the downbeat in each hand and count for 3 counts. So I'm going to do that. I'll start here. I'm going to play this, and 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 that tied. This, and 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 that. All right, and hold it for 3 counts. And that gives your eye a chance to learn the whole thing without trying to actually play it. Your brain starts to process it. It just shortens the actual practice time. 1, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Left hand alone because you're tying the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hold. So I would say do that at least 3 times. And by that time, you'll feel fairly comfortable putting your hands together like this. 1, ready, play. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Did not do a particularly good job of retardandoing. So I'll play it one more time And we're going to try to slow down at the retardando. I will not count this time. Oh my goodness. 1, ready, go. All right, next is the overhead. Hello, and now that we have the overhead view going on, let me show you this is middle C, okay? This is page 9, just showing you the different way to do the double thirds. So I like to lift my wrist and just have a relaxed arm drop here. This is in the way. Let me get that out of the way. Okay. Lift wrist, drop, arm drop here. Lift your wrist, move down, drop here. You're not seeing my wrist. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Drop, lift, move, drop. Lift, move, drop. Lift, move, drop. Lift, move, drop. You can see she's had plenty of attention. I did a long brushing of her earlier, and but it's the end of the week. She's had to deal with me being gone at work, and so she has something to say about that. Then the more advanced fingering would be 1 and 2, then 1 and 3, then 2 and 4, then 3 and 5, and then 2 and 4 here. Then looking at the piece, doing the left hand alone, you go 1, 2, 3, lift, drop, 2, 3, lift, move, drop, 2, 3, lift, drop, 2, 3, lift. You don't really have to move because you're just going to use different fingers. 2 and 4, 2, 3, lift, drop. Now it's going to be 3 and 5, 2, 3, lift, drop, back to 2 and 4. And now you're going to move 4 from F to F sharp, which is the black key, to the right of F. 1 and 3, 3 and 5, and 5. And then let me play the right hand. The staccatos, I would just do a finger flick like that. A finger staccato, it's called. And then the legatos, you drop on E, slightly adjust your arm behind F to have the weight transfer back to E, flick, 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 drop, move your arm a little bit to get it aligned behind F, flick, flick, flick. So the connection for legato and the nice tone is achieved by using your lateral wrist rotation to get, with the seconds it's very subtle, but you should still do it. Just a slight adjustment of the arm behind the finger that's playing, like that. So I'll start over since I probably lost my place. 1, 2, 3, adjust for F, flick, adjust for F, adjust for 1, middle C, adjust for D, a little tiny bit, and then slide over to E, flick, 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 make a slight adjustment for D. You can do a circular motion or a sideways motion, whatever's comfortable for you. Flick for F, flick for E, lift, drop. So you need to turn the video off and practice that a little bit, feel free. Now I'm going to show you how I would practice it just playing the downbeats together and holding it for 3 counts. 1, here I go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I would recommend practicing that a couple times. If you did it with the other video and with this video, you've already done it twice, so you just practice it one more time by yourself, and then try the whole piece. 1, ready, go. And that should do it. Have fun.